Hey everyone, it's Lady Creed. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. I do pray and hope you and your families are all doing well. So you all, I am going to wrap up some Hershey Nuggets. Yes. So I needed to go to the grocery mart to pick up some sweet treats. This Twix here. I am getting ready to send out some joy mail. Yay, yay for joy mail. And when I'm sending out sweet treats in that joy mail, the sweet treats is the last thing that I purchased before sending out my package. So while I was doing that, I, of course, saw one of my favorites, the milk chocolate Hershey Nuggets with almonds. Y'all, this is my stuff here. So I said, oh, I feel like wrapping up some Hershey Nuggets. So that's how this all came about. So you know what to do. Go ahead and grab that cold Coca-Cola. Sit back, relax while I wrap a few of these Hershey Nuggets. But first, let me share with you what I pulled out to you. So I pulled out my candy wrap dies from Jaded Blossom. And as you see here, it comes with 4 pieces. And you see the different design for the wraps. Okay. Okay, so that just flew back there. So let me put that back. Don't want to lose that. Okay. So there we go. I also pulled out one of my favorite Spellbinders Die Delights. I used my little flower there. Paper Studio Yellow Gems. These are so pretty, you all. And you all know my infamous little flower there. Love, love, love that. Okay, so here we go. I've already, you know, did a little work by pre-cutting. And this one here is, I started it because I had to stop. But I put some little glue there with my glue runner here. And so let me go ahead and pull out a couple of these. Okay, so I put the glue runner in the center because I don't want it to shift as I'm wrapping it. So it's just a glue runner. It's not hot glue, so it's not going to hurt. So you see it's not moving around as I'm messing with it. So you just take it there and you just wrap it around. There we go. You see? So we're going to go ahead and do all of those. And I like to take my creaser here and just break up the fibers in the wrap. Okay. And you all, I sit back and do this sometimes just to put some of my nuggets on my end table, you know, by the bed, just to grab to, you know, just to look cute and me eat my candy. I like to do that. Remember, you don't always have to do stuff, you know, for some type of purpose. The purpose is that you're doing it for you. Okay, so I like to just wrap these sometimes, which is what I'm doing here. I'm just wrapping these so I can sit them on my nightstand. Okay, so let me go ahead and do this one here in the middle and on the side. Okay, so there we go. Okay, and we have one more. And we're going to take this, put it here. Yeah, I can smell this chocolate. It smells so good. Okay, so yay, there we go. We have all of those, and I had one more. Okay, so here we go. We have the flour here, and I'm going to take this little piece that I have here, and I'm going to just kind of shape my flower a little bit. Okay, so I have this little tool here. If you don't have this, you can use the end of a paintbrush. You just want to use it to round it. I'm going to show you, just so you can kind of press in like that. That's all I'm doing right there. Okay, so we're going to do that to the flowers. And this is my Raspberry Fizz paper tray ink cardstock that I use to cut out my flower. Okay, so you see how the flowers are curling up. Okay, and there we go. All right, 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4. Okay, 5. Okay, so I have my art glitter glue. That is what I'm going to use. Let me bring my leaves over here. So I'm just gonna put this on here. And y'all, somebody said I craft slow. I'm not gonna name any names. I'm not gonna put her on blast, but you know, that's what she told me. Girl, you craft slow. Okay, so I know, y'all. And then I be changing my mind on stuff. Okay, so you see how that flower just kind of puckered up. Okay, this is so fun. I'm gonna put these on my nightstand, y'all, so when I want to grab me a little sweet treat, it's just so fun, and it's pretty and girly. Okay, like that, and one more. Okay. Okay, there you go. All right, so let's grab our gems. These gems right here. And we're going to put those in the center. And I'm using this size here. So I'm going to just put just a dab. I'm kind of getting the glue outside of where I needed it a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna let that, so I'm gonna let it sit for a second before I push up the flowers. Even though these gems have adhesive on it, and you know, I know I'm gonna rip this off when I, you know, eat the candy, but you know, I still like to add that tiny dab of blue. Just never know. I give a lot to my neighbors, and I may decide to give a few of these to one of my sweet neighbors who I enjoy making stuff for. So, you know, I don't want the gem popping off, just in case I decide to do that. Okay, so that's off in there. We can move this little piece here, so that way I can kind of press down on here. Okay, so now we're going to take our leaves, my little bitty leaf here, and I'm just going to pucker that up a little bit and put it right there. These are so pretty, y'all, and so girly. Look at that. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. I know y'all probably hear those planes, but you know, people are moving around, and I live by the airport, so Oh, this is so pretty, you all. Okay. And I think I want to do some of these for Halloween. Okay, one more, y'all, and we are done. Wasn't this fun? Okay. So, there it is. And put that right there. Oh my goodness, look! So cute. So, we're gonna put our gems back in the package here. I'm gonna move this to the side. And so, okay. Put that there. Okay, close up my glue. I don't want any of that spilling. And here we go, you all. Oh my goodness. Isn't that pretty? Look. Look how cute and girly, y'all. Oh my goodness. Look at that. So cute. Now, just in case you do not have this candy wrap dies from Jaded Blossom, you can cut your own wrapper at 3 1/4 by 1. Okay, 3 1/4 by 1. And here we go. And as you see here, I've already cut it out, and I've also pulled out my corner chomper just in case you want to round the corners. Okay, so you would do the same thing I did. So let me move that out the way. I'm going to take my little creaser here, and I'm going to put some tape just like I did with what I wrapped up. Okay, I'm going to take one of my nuggets. And it works just the same. Okay, just fold it over. There you go. Okay, and then if you want a decorative edge like this, you can just use your Fiskars paper edgers. Okay, and you can get this look here. All right, so you don't have to have a die like this. You can actually cut your wrapper 3 1/4 by 1. Okay, and there you go. So you all, this was fun. Thank you for watching me wrap up some yummy goodness here. Look at how girly this is. I mean, just girly. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. All right, you all. Well, thank you for taking time and watching this and having a little fun with your girl. All right, until next time, be encouraged. Bye now.